His signature is this death grip, silencing his prey in an instant. This way he can kill right under the noses of the hunting lions and within a herd of buffalo without them even knowing he is there. But most of all, he sees confusion as an advantage. The slightest smell of blood on the air brings out the piranhas of the bush. But leopards can hoist twice their own body weight vertically up a tree, so the baby buffalo takes little effort. But retreat is not an option for this leopard. He is always ready to turn and confront and growl his warning displeasure. It's sometimes hard for us to appreciate that in this melee of strange-looking animals and incidental interactions, many of these creatures actually know one another intimately. The hyenas can tell him apart from other leopards. Lacedaemon has inherited some of these traits from her father. But the hyenas and lions here don't treat her with the same respect. It's a lesson she learned early on in life. She was a 6-month-old cub then. Mother and daughter were spending all their time together. They were comfortable, perhaps even enjoying each other as they spent hours playing and hunting together. Lacedaemon was becoming more of a companion to her mother than just a cub. On this day she was being shown the boundaries of the territory, and everything was new for her. It was her first wet season. Butterflies and flowers danced in front of her eyes, luring her off into the forest, further and further from her mother. Distraction like this can mean the difference between life and death in a place bristling with other predators. Fortunately for leopards, the lions here are too bulky to climb trees. Suddenly, there were lions everywhere, young, energetic lions that don't know their limitations. They are always keen to drag another cat down and rip it to pieces. It is a dark, competitive instinct within them, and that day, they had a real chance of succeeding. But Lacedaemon has an advantage over them in tree climbing. Unlike lions, leopards have a locking wrist or ankle bone. When lions climb, their ankles slide sideways under their body weight. Even turning around is difficult, and they often end up in an undignified heap at the base of the tree. Caught in a tree with lions camped out between them, Lacedaemon's mother had no way of knowing if the growls and hisses in the distance was Lacedaemon in serious trouble or not. To survive, she should stay in the treetops. But as a mother, she needed to get to her cub. Lachedeema's mother decided to risk all to get to her cub. Too much excitement for one day, and the lions barely noticed her discreet exit. Lachedeema's alert awareness of the forest has saved her. Together at last, the crisis avoided, mother and daughter released the pent-up tension that staring danger in the face always brings. Two relieved cats resumed their play, even more connected by their traumatic adventure, flying through the trees like high-wire acrobats, suspended in a world of their own, way above the dangers that lions and hyenas bring down below. Lions or no lions, this was their time to be together. A time to share each other's elation and each other's pain, in a way that only mothers and daughters can ever know. Each day, Lachedeema was adding small pieces of knowledge to her arsenal, emotions that would guide her through life. Today, this young female with a unique whisker spot is bush-wise. Those early games have taught her how to slip up and down trees in a blur of movement and to know her escape routes well. In a place like Mombo, any leopard runs the risk of walking into much larger animals. The predator scent that surrounds her brings out their aggression. Almost everything chases a cat here, especially a small one like Lachedeema. A cat that can't find that hollowed-out log to retreat to in a moment's crisis will be caught out and attacked.